Well, hello. It's been a while. We took a break from our Good Vibes updates for the season of Lent. Just wanted to focus on a time of repentance and confession, but we wanted to get back at it. Easter has happened, and oh, what a weekend it was if you were able to be with us. We were welcoming guests. A special thanks to the Moores who were welcoming people at the front door for the first time. That was so awesome to see. I got an update from the teacher in the first and through third grade classroom that all the kids were talking about what Easter is really all about. It's not about the baskets. They said it's about when Jesus rose from the grave. Well done. And on Easter and Christmas, we always give those offerings away. And so we received our Resurrection Sunday offering. It was over $5,700. And we're going to be giving that whole thing away through the International Mission Board. They have a response and relief fund for missionaries and ministries around the world that are dealing with complications because of the COVID virus. So we're going to be encouraging all those people working around the world. So thank you for your generosity. Speaking of generosity, we just got a letter from the Department of Veteran Affairs from down in Dayton. Dear House on the Rock Fellowship, on behalf of the veterans, the families, and the staff of the Dayton VA Medical Center, I would like to extend our sincere appreciation for your support. Thank you for your kind donation of blankets. We appreciate your kind gesture and generosity. Donations, whether monetary or in kind, enhances the care our veterans have earned through their sacrifice, and we're grateful for your thoughtfulness. Thank you again, from Ryan Pleasance down at Dayton VA. So I think that was our lab had gotten together and gathered some blankets and run those down. And so well done, guys. Thank you so much for being generous. Also, along that same line, I received a recent testimony from someone concerning tithing and their relief that they had received. I just want to read a little bit for you. This is to Pastor Paul. You issued a tithing challenge in 2019 with the assured return of financial blessings. I think what I said was, you test God and God will make good on his promise. Since then, we've done our best to tithe a minimum of 10%. With my wife's current unemployment situation and me still waiting for unemployment assistance because of a job transition, a financial blessing is exactly what we were looking for. Luckily, we'd gotten some stimulus money, a portion of which I was hoping to use towards a new vehicle. I'd been looking for at least a week for something more fuel efficient, giving my commute to work almost tripling and having a truck that gets 10 miles to the gallon. Unfortunately, everything I saw either had major issues, was out of our price range, too many miles, or had been sold already. Yesterday, before the service, my wife asked if we should tithe 10% of our recent stimulus, the amount that we'd received. I paused, I clenched my jaw, I clamped my eyes shut, and I simply replied, yes. Well, last night / this morning, I inquired about a great-looking vehicle with a price that was almost too good to be true, but even so, still a bit higher than we were looking to pay. Explaining our situation a bit, the seller offered a significantly reduced price. I picked up the vehicle tonight, and it's even nicer than advertised, with features not mentioned in the posting. In fact, aside from our current vehicle, it is hands down the nicest vehicle I've ever owned. If this isn't the textbook definition of a financial blessing, a reward for our faithfulness in tithing, I don't know what is. How cool, right? I got that a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to share that with you as we get back into sharing all of God's faithfulness and the good vibes and the better news of following Jesus. Another story. This is a picture of baby Molly. She was born 9 weeks premature. And through a lot of faithfulness of doctors, God's healing hand, and the love of mom, this is what she looks like now. Isn't that exciting? That's awesome. That's so cool. So, hey, Stephanie, Ryan, we're praying for you. Baby Molly, we're praying for baby Molly, and excited to see God healing in so many different ways. With that in mind, this coming Sunday, we're going to start a whole new series called Jesus MD, Letting God Heal Us. And God has come, and Jesus has come to heal us in all different types of ways. And for some of you, that might be an aspect of kingdom life you've never even considered. So I'm excited to share that with you because he's healed me in lots of different ways. I know he's healed some of you, and we're going to share those stories over the next April and May and grow in this area. Because if we are going to be a church that shines the light of Jesus, the better news, then we're going to learn that part of that better news is knowing that he heals us. Before we go, let me read a little bit of God's promise to you with healing in mind. This is talking about Jesus. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten by God and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the chastisement that brought us peace. And with his wounds, we are healed. That's some better news. That's some good vibes. Have a great week.